Hello, let's continue our Sudoku adventure with Odd Little Sweeper by Rockrat Zero. So, we have normal 6x6 Sudoku rules. In every row, every column, and every 2x3 box, we're placing the digits 1 to 6 exactly once each. We also have these circles in the grid. These are odd sweepers. So digits in the circle count the number of odd digits and they're up to 4 orthogonal cells. All circles are given. All right, let's go over what this means. So let's say, first of all, what are orthogonal cells? Orthogonal cells are cells that share a border. So let's make this purple. So the purple cell here has a circle in it. Let's look at the orthogonal cells, which are these 4 green cells, the ones that share a border, not a corner, not this one, just the ones that share the border. So what we're going to do is we're going to count the number of odd digits that are in the green cells, and then that count goes in the purple cell. It does not count itself. So if this was, say, a 2, I guess 2 is not good for this one, 3, then we need 3 odd digits in these green cells. So we could do, say, 1, we could do 5, we could do another 1 down here, and then this would be even. Let's do, made the same mistake, let's do 4 there. So if we count 1, 1, and 5 are odd, that's a count of 3, 3 goes in the circle, and that's an exact count. All right. Now all circles are given means that, let's say I had something similar, 1, 1, 5, and 4 here. This cannot be a 3, because if this was a 3, it would have to have a circle, and it doesn't. So that's what the all circles are given means. It's also often called a negative constraint. So not sure if that's necessary or not for this puzzle, but it is in the rules. We will see if we end up using it. And then also we have this inequality. The alligator eats the bigger number. So if this is 5, this has to be less than 5, like 3 or something, right? What we can't do is put a 2 here with a 3 because 3 is bigger than 2. The alligator wants to eat the 3. All right. So those are the rules. You can check the description for a link to try it yourself. Highly recommend that you do. And I am going to get started right now. All right. So let's think about what the biggest possible digit in a circle can be. I think it's 3. Is it 3? Or is it 4? Can we do 4 odds? I think we could. I think we could do 3, 1, 5, and then we could repeat a 3 or a 5 here. Yeah, this would allow 4. But we're certainly not getting a digit bigger than 4 in any circle. So all of these circles are 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's just start by doing that. It seems a bit excessive, but it'll help remind us. And maybe that'll... so the question's probably where do 5 and 6 go? So in this row, it's a little interesting. This can't be 5 either. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, because this is less than this cell. So if this was 5, this would have to be 6, but there's already 6 in the row. So 5 is in one of these two. We know that much. All right, this cell here, there are some that are more limited. This only sees 2 cells. So it can only be 1 or 2. This can't be a 4 because it only sees 3 cells. So we have our first couple digits. The 1 and the 2 here. So these are both odd. I'm going to start coloring. I'm going to use orange for odd because orange and odd both start with the same letter. And I'm going to color blue for even because blue is contrasty with orange, even for most colorblind people. All right, so these are going to be from 1, 3, 5 because they're odd. This can't be a 1 now because it sees 2 odds already. So that's 3 or 4. Which means one of these two has to be odd as well. I guess we should keep that in mind. Okay, this one can't be 4. This one can't be 4. They both max at 3. This can't be 4. Okay, so that's a 1. All right. 1 is odd. And so it only sees 1 odd. So these two have to be even. So these are 4 and 6. So this has to be 2 because there's a 4, 6 pair. So that's even. And this is just the last odd, which is 5. That does place this 5 here, which is odd. Oh, this is even only because 2 and 4 are both even. Okay. Do we want to ask if all of these can be odd? They can't. So if I want all of these to be odd, if this was a 4, these would all have to be odd, but in this column, there's only one odd left. So one of these has to be even. So this is a 2. So we can get rid of the 2s here. This does see 1 odd. Do we want to see 2? Okay, if this was a 3, we would see 3 odds, right? These 2 would have to be odd. But then now this would see 3 odds and it couldn't be a 2. So this is a 1 and these 2 are even. This is odd. And now this needs to see another odd. So this one's going to be odd. And then we have one more even for the column. This is 4 or 6. This is 4 or 6. This is 4 or 6. And the 6 makes this 4, 6, and 4. That's 6 and 4. Very nice. All right. A 1, 3 pair means that's even. These are odd. All right. This is just a 3 and it's odd. We have a 5 down here along with the other 2, 4. 2, 4, 5. Neither of these can be 2 actually. So this is the 2. Not too super surprising. Okay, so of these, we have 2 odds. We have the 5 and we have the 1, 3. That's all our odds. So this has to be even. This is 4 or 6. Actually, these are both 4 or 6, so we could have just used Sudoku to do that. These both are odd. They're a 3 to 5 pair. Okay, we have all of our odds in the column, so this has to be even. It's a 4. That's a 6. That's a 4. 5 and 4. That's odd. That's even. This is odd. This is going to be an even 6. Okay, so I need... Yes, this odd is here, and then we have 2 more evens. So those 2 evens go here, and there are 2 and a 6. So that's a 2, that's a 6. This has to be odd so that this 2 sees 2 odds. So this is, odd for the box as well. Okay, we have all our coloring done. Let's see how much Sudoku we can get done. These are a 3, 5 pair. We know the order. That's 3 and 5. That's 1, 3, 1, 3, 5. And as suspected, we did not need to use the negative constraint to resolve anything. But, it was there if you needed it. I'm not going to go through and check to make sure that I didn't break any circles because we did get the correct solution. So, but just as an example, let's look at this 3 here. It sees 4 odds, right? It doesn't see 3, so that's fine. This 3 here, it sees 2 odds, not 3. So yeah, you can spot check them all. Cool. Well, that was a neat puzzle, Rock Rat Zero. A nice introduction to the sweeper style of puzzles. These are all very neat. And of course, if you also enjoyed this puzzle, then why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.